While everyone's camping outside Target at 4 in the morning tomorrow, fighting over discounted TVs and trampling each other for doorbuster deals, I'm going to be doing something completely different. And no, it's not because I'm trying to be morally superior or make some grand political statement. It's because I finally realized that Black Friday has absolutely nothing to do with saving money or finding deals. It's a carefully orchestrated chaos designed to make you spend money you do and have on things you do and need, and I'm done pretending otherwise. What's your alternative to Black Friday shopping? Drop it in the comments and tell me what city you're in. And if you're tired of the pressure to participate in this manufactured shopping madness, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. This channel exists because someone needs to say what everyone's thinking, but nobody's saying. My name is Alex, and for the past 12 years, I've participated in Black Friday. Not every single year, but most of them. I've done the early morning store rushes, the online cart racing, the deal comparison spreadsheets. I've set alarms for 3 a.m. I've refreshed product pages, waiting for inventory to drop. I've convinced myself that waking up before dawn to buy stuff at allegedly low prices was somehow a smart use of my time and money. And every single year, by the time January rolled around, I'd look at what I bought and realize most of it was either unnecessary, not actually a good deal, or both. This year is different. This year, I'm opting out completely. No stores, no websites, no deals, no comparing prices. Black Friday 2025 will be the first one in over a decade where I do not spend a single dollar on retail purchases. And I want to tell you exactly what I'm doing instead, because maybe it'll give you permission to opt out too. First, let me be clear about why I'm doing this. It's not because I hate shopping or think buying things is inherently bad. It's because Black Friday specifically has become something toxic. It started as a single day of sales, the day after Thanksgiving. Now it's a month-long event that starts in early November and runs through Cyber Monday and beyond. The deals aren't significantly better than sales you can find any other time of year. The doorbuster quantities are intentionally limited to create artificial scarcity. The whole thing is engineered to trigger your fear of missing out and override your ability to make rational purchasing decisions. And it works. Last year, Americans spent over $10 billion on Black Friday weekend alone. $10 billion in basically 4 days, much of it financed with credit cards that people will still be paying off next summer. The average shopper spent around $300. Some spent thousands. And for what? To say they got a deal. To feel like they won some kind of shopping competition. I know because I used to be that person. 3 years ago, I spent almost $600 on Black Friday. I bought a laptop I didn't need because my current one worked fine. I bought kitchen gadgets because they were on sale, even though I barely cook. I bought clothes that were the wrong size because they were 70% off and I convinced myself I'd lose weight to fit into them. I bought gifts for people I hadn't even decided to give gifts to yet, just because the prices seemed good, when I actually calculated what I spent versus what I would have paid for those same items if I'd bought them. Thoughtfully throughout the year, I saved maybe $80 total, maybe, and that's being generous with the math. Meanwhile, I wasted an entire Friday, added a bunch of clutter to my apartment, and started the holiday season already stressed and in debt. So this year, here's my plan instead. It's simple, costs nothing, and I'm genuinely more excited about it than I've been about Black Friday in years. I'm spending Black Friday morning sleeping in. That's it. That's the first part of the plan. While people are lining up outside stores at midnight or earlier, I'll be asleep in my bed like a normal person on a normal day. I'm not setting an alarm. I'm not checking my phone for deal alerts. I'm just sleeping until my body naturally wakes up, which will probably be around 8 or 9 a.m. Already, this is better than Black Friday. I'll be rested instead of exhausted. I won't be cranky from lack of sleep. I won't be making purchasing decisions in a sleep-deprived state where my judgment is impaired. This sounds basic, but think about how many Black Friday shoppers are operating on 3 or 4 hours of sleep, hopped up on coffee, making $100 decisions while their brain is barely functioning. That's not an accident. Tired people make worse decisions, and retailers know this. After I wake up, I'm making a real breakfast, not grabbing something quick before rushing to a store or logging onto a website. I'm talking eggs, toast, coffee, maybe some fruit. I'll sit down at my table, eat slowly, and actually enjoy it. No phone, no laptop, no checking what deals I'm missing, just food and quiet and the radical act of being present for a meal. Then I'm going for a walk. There's a park near my apartment that I almost never visit because I am always too busy or too tired or too distracted. Black Friday morning, I'm walking through that park for at least an hour. No destination, no purpose other than moving my body and being outside. It'll probably be cold. That's fine. I'll wear a coat. The point isn't comfort. It's disconnecting from the consumption machine and remembering that my life exists outside of buying things. Here's what I am not doing during that walk. I am not listening to a podcast about productivity or self-improvement. I'm not tracking my steps or calories. I'm not turning it into some optimized exercise routine. I'm just walking, noticing trees, maybe saying hi to a dog. Existing as a human being in physical space instead of as a consumer in a digital marketplace. After the walk, I'm reading. I have a stack of books I bought months ago and have untouched because I've been too distracted by screens and shopping and the constant noise of modern life. Black Friday afternoon, I'm reading one of those books, probably for 2 or 3 hours. Maybe I'll finish it, maybe I won't. The point is engaging with something I already own. Something that has been sitting there waiting for my attention, while I've been busy chasing deals on things I don't need. In the evening, I'm cooking dinner. Not ordering takeout, not microwaving something frozen, actually cooking. I'll probably make pasta with vegetables. Something simple that doesn't require a recipe or special ingredients. The act of cooking, of taking raw ingredients and turning them into a meal, feels like the opposite of Black Friday. It's slow, it's intentional. It creates something instead of just consuming something. And then I'm going to bed early. Again, no alarm set for the next day. Just sleep, rest, recovery. By the time Black Friday is over, I'll have spent $0 and gained a full day of actual living. Meanwhile, millions of people will have spent hundreds or thousands of dollars, will be exhausted, will be stressed, and will have piles of stuff they're already starting to regret buying. Now, you might be thinking, okay, that's great for you, but I actually need to buy things. I have Christmas gifts to purchase. I need a new laptop. My TV broke. And yes, that's valid. But here's the thing, you can buy those things any other day of the year. Black Friday doesn't have a monopoly on functional products or reasonable prices. If you genuinely need a laptop, buy it when you need it, not when retailers tell you it's time to buy. Research the model you want. Compare prices across multiple sites. Wait for a sale if you want, but don't let some artificial shopping holiday dictate when you make a major purchase. The same laptop will be available in December, January, February. It might be $50 more expensive, it might be $50 cheaper, but you'll be making the decision based on your actual needs instead of manufactured urgency. As for Christmas gifts, here's a radical idea. Give people things that don't cost money. Your time, your attention, something you made, a handwritten letter, an offer to help them with something they've been putting off. Or, if you do want to buy physical gifts, buy them throughout the year when you see something that genuinely fits the person, not in a panic on Black Friday because you feel obligated to check names off a list. I know this sounds unrealistic to a lot of people. The social pressure around Black Friday shopping and Christmas gift giving is intense. If you don't participate, you risk being seen as cheap or lazy or somehow un-American. But I'd rather be seen as those things than continue participating in a system that leaves me stressed, broke, and surrounded by clutter I don't want. Here's what I've learned from the years I did participate in Black Friday. The things I bought never made me happier. Not one single Black Friday purchase in 12 years improved my life in any meaningful way. Some were useful, sure, but useful things can be bought anytime. The specific act of buying them on Black Friday added nothing except stress. What did make me happier? The times I opted out, even partially. The year I slept in instead of going to stores. The year I went hiking instead of shopping online. The year I volunteered at a food bank instead of fighting crowds at the mall. Those are the Black Fridays I actually remember positively. So this year, I'm making it official. I'm completely opting out, and I'm encouraging you to consider doing the same, even if it's just partial. Maybe you don't go full no shopping like me. Maybe you just skip the in-store chaos and do 1 or 2 online purchases for things you actually need. Maybe you cut your usual Black Friday budget in half. Maybe you make a rule that you can only buy things you'd plan to buy anyway. Nothing impulse. Any reduction in participation is a win. Because every dollar you don't spend on Black Friday is a dollar you still have. Every hour you don't spend shopping is an hour you can spend doing literally anything else. Every item you don't buy is one less thing cluttering your space and your mind. I want to address something I know some people are thinking. Isn't this just privilege? Isn't opting out of Black Friday something only financially comfortable people can do? And yes, there's truth to that. If you're struggling financially and Black Friday genuinely offers deals on necessities you need, then by all means, shop. I'm not judging anyone for trying to stretch their budget, but I'd also argue that Black Friday often hurts people who are struggling financially more than it helps them. The doorbuster deals that are actually good sell out in minutes. What's left are mediocre discounts on things people don't really need, purchased with credit cards that will accrue interest for months. The people who benefit most from Black Friday are retailers and credit card companies, not consumers. If you're on a tight budget, the best financial decision is usually not shopping at all, Black Friday or otherwise. Buy what you need when you need it. Look for deals year-round. Avoid impulse purchases. That's how you save money, not by participating in a shopping event designed to make you spend as much as possible. Let me tell you what I'm most looking forward to about my Black Friday opt-out plan. It's not the money I'll save, though that's nice. It's not the time I'll reclaim, though that's valuable. It's the feeling of control. For one day, I won't be reacting to marketing, to sales, to artificial urgency, to fear of missing out. I'll be making intentional choices about how to spend my time based on what actually matters to me. That feeling is rare. Most days, I'm being pushed and pulled by obligations, by notifications, by the constant drumbeat of buy this, upgrade that, don't miss out, limited time only. Black Friday is the most concentrated version of that pressure. By opting out completely, I'm proving to myself that I can resist it. And if I can resist it on the biggest shopping day of the year, I can resist it any day. I'm not naive. I know me not shopping won't hurt retailers. I know Black Friday will continue whether I participate or not. But this isn't about changing the system. It's about changing my relationship with consumption. It's about remembering that my worth is undetermined by what I buy or what deals I score. It's about reclaiming a day that has been colonized by commerce and using it for something that actually nourishes me. So that's my plan. Sleep, breakfast, walk, read, cook, sleep. $0 spent, zero stress, zero regret. While people are camping outside Target, I'll be living my actual life. Now, I want to hear from you. What are you doing instead of Black Friday shopping? Or if you are shopping, what's your strategy to avoid the chaos and stick to genuine needs? What alternatives to consumption have you found that actually work? Drop your city and your plan in the comments. Let's build a community of people who've opted out of this madness. And if you're someone who loves Black Friday, who genuinely enjoys the hunt for deals and the excitement of the shopping, that's okay too. I'm not here to shame anyone, but I do want you to ask yourself, are you shopping because you want to, or because you feel like you have to? Are you getting actual value, or just participating in a ritual because it's what everyone does? For me, the answer became clear. I was participating out of habit and social pressure, not because it added anything positive to my life. So I'm stopping, this year and hopefully every year after. If you made it this far, thank you for listening to me talk about not shopping for 3,000 words. Subscribe if you want more honest conversations about opting out of things everyone says you should do. And have a genuinely good Friday, whatever you choose to do with it. Just maybe consider choosing something other than what retailers are telling you to choose. See you in the next video, where I'll probably question another thing you thought was normal. Because that's what we do here. We think critically about the systems we've been told to accept without question. And sometimes, the most radical thing you can do is simply say no. Happy not